Okay, now we've got a plan. This is where we put our thoughts together, we put it on paper, we stay organized, we give information that's vital to our topic and information that our audience is going to care about. We need to invest our audience. Part of the plan is the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Okay, so when we're introducing, start with a catchy introduction. Give us a quote. Give us a story, a little anecdote. Grab our attention, because until you have our attention, we're not going to be with you. We're not going to be listening. So the key thing to get started is pull us in. Do butterflies attack your stomach whenever you're asked to speak before a group? Are you overcome with anxiety when you need to be thinking on your feet and speaking with confidence and poise? Hi, I'm Jeannie Deller at the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library in Midland. And my answer to those first two questions a little over a year ago would have been yes and yes. But did you see the clip at the beginning of the program? That was me speaking before an audience. Poised, confident. I'm really amazed. Thanks to Toastmasters International, I've become a better speaker. My club's supportive and non-intimidating environment has provided a segue for me to practice and experience speaking in front of people. Are you interested? Why don't you join me? Let's go downstairs and watch a meeting, a Toastmasters meeting, and see what you think. Maybe you too will be interested in joining a Toastmasters group in Midland. We're here, and Midland's Sensational Speaker Toastmaster Club is just getting started with their meeting. Won't you join me? Let's go inside and take a look.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sensational Speakers. My name is David Deller, and I am the president of the Sensational Speakers Club. What I'd like to do tonight is take the opportunity to share with you what Toastmasters International is all about. Toastmasters is an organization that is dedicated to creating excellence in communication for its members. As a matter of fact, Toastmasters has set that as a worldwide goal to improve communication globally. Whether your goal is to become a more effective speaker, a more effective leader, or a more effective mentor, Toastmasters is the place for you. There are a number of Toastmaster clubs in the Tri-City area. There are 5 clubs right here in Midland. Of those 5, 2 clubs are what we call open or community clubs that anyone can join as long as you're over 18. This club, Sensational Speakers, and the Midland Toastmasters clubs are open to anyone who'd like to join. Toastmasters uses a workshop approach for our meetings. It means that essentially everyone who's at the meeting is involved. It's a fantastic experience. It's not a sit and watch, because public speaking, like almost no other skill that is learned, is done by doing. You have to do it. You can't read about it and become good at speaking. You have to practice and be right here where I am in front of this group of people, and to be in front of and feel what it's like to be in front of others. I ask you to imagine a place where you can come and practice in front of a supportive, fun group of people and learn those key communication skills that you need to be successful in your job, your career, your life, wherever you choose to use those communication skills. That's what Toastmasters International is all about, and that is what you will find if you come to Sensational Speakers. There are very few of us that are born natural speakers. A lot of us take a lot of work to get there. But I have seen a lot of speakers who came in with shaking knees and shaking hands, and within 1 year, they've grown to become fantastic speakers beyond even their own wildest dreams. I encourage you and all of our television audience tonight to reach for your dreams. Reach for the possibilities that you can become as a Toastmaster and as a better communicator. Imagine what that can do for you. At this time, I'd like to introduce the facilitator for this evening, the lady that we call the Toastmaster tonight. That person is Wendy Schramm. Everyone, please welcome Wendy.
we are going to have a very fun meeting tonight. And in the spirit of Sensational Speakers, where we like to have fun, our theme is called The Power of Television. And I'd like to just share my little snippet about how television impacts my life. I am a television junkie. I have my favorite primetime shows that I watch every single night of the week, and if you see me any place outside of my home between 8 and 10 p.m., that means that that was one of the nights that they were showing reruns. I have been on several public broadcasts, usually things that are related to my job, and I have found that with practice, speaking on television isn't any more difficult than speaking to a normal audience. Our next speaker is Wayne Russell. He is a charter member of Sensational Speakers. Wayne is giving his second speech from the Competent Communicator Manual. You will notice on your agenda that you have a space to document glows and grows. Those are the things that you see and hear about Wayne's speech that you like or that you think Wayne could work on. You'll also notice on the table in front of you there's a little white slip of paper that also has a spot for glows and grows. Those are for the things you want to write and physically give to the speakers as we are doing the evaluation portion of the meeting. For current Toastmasters, Wayne's speech is going to be a reaffirmation of why you joined and why you are here. For future Toastmasters, including our television audience, Wayne's speech is going to include some thoughts on why this organization would be good for you. Please join me in welcoming Wayne Russell.
Have you ever been asked to speak in front of a large audience? And if you did, how'd you feel? Were you confident? Were you comfortable? Were you prepared? Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and TV audience, if you weren't able to answer all of those questions with a yes, I have something for you. Advice. Join a Toastmasters club near you today. Tonight I'm going to speak to you about some of the benefits of Toastmasters. There's many, so I'm only going to speak about a few, but I'm going to break them down into three categories: the obvious, the not so obvious, and some personal benefits. So let's start with the obvious. If you weren't able to answer yes to the question, have you been asked to speak in front of an audience, there may be a good reason for that. People that you know and that you work with probably can sense that lack of confidence. As well, you may not feel comfortable enough to actually volunteer for any speaking positions.